Welcome to Civil War Digital Digest. I'm Will. As we photograph this episode, we look forward to 2021, and for someone with a passion for American Civil War history, that means the beginning of the 160th anniversary commemoration of the struggle. We're in a great spot to start that commemoration right here at historic Fort Wayne, Detroit, where behind me through the Sally Port, Michigan citizens walked in, became soldiers, and marched out to the front with their various regiments. Today we're going to talk about the experience of volunteers in the Civil War. Most specifically, we're going to talk about people who didn't speak English as a primary language. Today's subject is the German language, and if you were in a Civil War camp and heard people speaking German, what words you might hear. Now, this is not an exhaustive list, and this is not a chance for you to learn the German language, but it is a chance for you to learn some of the vocabulary. We're going to work in three specific areas. First, we're going to talk about parts of the firearm. Second, we're going to talk about parts of the body. And finally, we're going to talk about clothing and other items that are very common in an infantry camp that you would see around. So if you hear the word said, you can associate it. Today, we're going to work with Andrew Houghtaling, who was a teaching assistant in a German department in college and now runs the 9th Ohio, A Living History, an organization that commemorates the German experience in the Civil War, both specifically about the 9th Ohio, both military and culture, and the German culture more broadly. Join us as we look at these three areas.
On the rifle. The lock. Das Schloss. Das Schloss. The lock plate. Das Schlossblatt. Das Schlossblatt. The trigger. Der Bügel. Der Bügel. The trigger guard. Der Abzugsbügel. Der Abzugsbügel. The hammer. Der Hahn. Der Hahn. The stock. Die Kolbe. Die Kolbe. The forearm. Der Schaft. Der Schaft. The small of the stock. Der Kolbenhals. Der Kolbenhals. The beak. Die Kolbennase. Die Kolbennase. The barrel. Der Lauf. Der Lauf. Alternatively, das Rohr. Das Rohr. The muzzle. Die Mündung. Die Mündung. The rammer. Der Ladestock. Der Ladestock. The front sight. Das Korn. Das Korn. The rear sight. Das Visier. Das Visier. The bayonet. Das Bayonet. Das Bayonet. The bayonet lug. Die Bayonetttüle. Die Bayonetttüle. The upper band. Der Oberring. Der Oberring. The middle band. Der Mittlerring. Der Mittlerring. The lower band. Der Unterring. Der Unterring. The cone. Der Piston. Der Piston. The breech. Die Schwanzschraube. Die Schwanzschraube. Parts of the body. The head. Der Kopf. Der Kopf. The chin. Das Kinn. Das Kinn. The throat. Der Hals. Der Hals. The shoulder. Die Schulter. Die Schulter. the arm, der Arm, der Arm, the elbow, der Ellenbogen, der Ellenbogen, the hand, die Hand, die Hand, the wrist, das Handgelenk, das Handgelenk, the palm, der Handball, der Handball, the thumb, der Daumen, der Daumen, the finger, der Finger, der Finger, the forefinger, der Zeigefinger, der Zeigefinger, the breast, die Brust, die Brust, the torso, der Leib, der Leib, the hip, die Hüfte, die Hüfte, the leg, das Bein, das Bein, the thigh, der Schenkel, der Schenkel, the flank, die Lende, die Lende, the knee, das Knie, das Knie, the foot, der Fuß, der Fuß, the heel, der Absatz, der Absatz. Clothing and equipment. The musket, das Gewehr, das Gewehr. The rifle, die Büchse, die Büchse. Alternatively, das Rifle, das Rifle. The cartridge, die Patrone, die Patrone. The sword, der Säbel, der Säbel. The shoe, der Schuh, der Schuh. Shoes, die Schuhe, die Schuhe. The boot, der Stiefel, der Stiefel. Boots, die Stiefel, die Stiefel. The sock, der Strumpf, der Strumpf. Socks, die Strümpfe, die Strümpfe. Drawers, die Unterhosen, die Unterhosen. Shirt, das Unterhemd, das Unterhemd. Pants, die Hosen, die Hosen. Alternatively, die Pants, die Pants. Frock, der Waffenrock, der Waffenrock. Fatigue blouse, das Blouse, das Blouse. Alternatively, die Jacke, die Jacke. Overcoat, der Mantel, der Mantel. The button, der Knopf, der Knopf. Buttons, die Knöpfe, die Knöpfe. Hat, der Hut, der Hut. Cap, die Mutze, die Mutze. The accoutrements, die Ausrüstung, die Ausrüstung. The canteen, Die Wasserflasche. Die Wasserflasche. The blanket. Das Blanket. Das Blanket. Alternatively, der Teppich. Der Teppich. The 9th Ohio referred to their blankets as Teppiche, which is the German word for carpet. The tent. Das Zelt. Das Zelt. The haversack. Der Habersack. Der Habersack. The knapsack. Der Tornister. Der Tornister. The baggage or kit. Das Gepäck. Das Gepäck.
Well, there you have it. Parts of the firearm, parts of the body, and clothing and other things that you see around camp. Now you know a little bit of German so that when you're around and hear things, you'll have a better experience in living history. We hope this has helped you forge a greater connection to some of the soldiers from the American Civil War. We'll see you next time.